Donald Trump has made quite a show for himself. His current wife, Melania, has mostly kept to the background. We're taking a closer look at Trump's right-hand woman, from her childhood, to their first run-in, to their marriage today. Born in Slovenia, Melania began modeling at the age of 5. By 16, she was doing commercials. I went professional after my studies, Melania recently told a parenting magazine via the New York Post. My mom loved fashion. We loved to travel and go to Italy and Paris. Melania would go on to pose for some of the most iconic fashion photographers in the business, including Patrick Marchiglia and Mario Testino. Speaking to Harper's Bazaar in 2016, Melania admitted she met Donald at a Fashion Week party in 1998 while he was still dating someone else. He wanted my number, but he was with a date, so of course I didn't give it to him, she said. Instead, she wanted his number. The reason? She wanted to see what kind of digits he'd give her and would determine what to do from there. To Melania's surprise, Donald gave her all of his numbers. The office, Mar-a-Lago, home in New York, everything. Melania called him after she returned from a photo shoot in the Caribbean. No word on what happened to the other woman, though we're guessing she's pretty bitter. If you're wondering why you don't hear or see much of Melania on the campaign trail, it's by choice. I'm choosing not to go political in public because that is my husband's job. I'm very political in private life, and between me and my husband I know everything that is going on. I follow from A to Z, she told Harper's Bazaar in 2016. But I chose not to be on the campaign. I made that choice. I have my own mind. I am my own person, and I think my husband likes that about me. Given her husband's outrageous viewpoints, she's probably smart to stay away. Considering Donald Trump is one of the most blunt and outspoken figures in the world, it should come as no surprise that his wife can dish it right back. In fact, Harper's Bazaar took specific note of Melania's reported unflappability. I give him my opinions, and sometimes he takes them in, and sometimes he does not, she told the magazine. Do I agree with him all the time? No. I think it is good for a healthy relationship. I am not a yes person. No matter who you are married to, you still need to lead your life. She adds, I don't want to change him. And he doesn't want to change me. Wait. She doesn't always agree with Donald Trump. Can she run for president instead? Anyone who paid attention to the tabloids in the single quote 80s and single quote 90s knows that Donald's marriage to Melania isn't exactly his first time at the rodeo. In fact, Trump's previous 2 marriages were filled with the kind of gossip and scandal that would put the entire Kardashian family to shame. Trump married his first wife, Ivana, in 1977. The couple quickly became one of the most powerful and talked about duos on the New York social scene. That is, until Trump began a scandalous affair with Marla Maples, catalyzing one of the most high-profile divorces at the end of the century. Trump ultimately married Maples in 1993, about a year after his divorce from Ivana. They lasted for 6 long and painful years that basically kept the New York Post in business. At age 45, Melania is a mere 7 years older than Donald's oldest son, Donald Trump, Jr., who is 38. Awkward, much? She's not that far off in age from Trump's other children, either. Eric, Ivanka, and Tiffany are ages 34, 32 and 22, respectively. Melania and Donald have one son together, Barron, whom they welcomed in 2006. If Donald and Melania Trump move into the White House, expect them to be drastically different from, say, Ronald and Nancy Reagan, at least when it comes to talking about their personal lives. That assumption is based on a now infamous interview that the Trumps gave to radio shock jock Howard Stern in 1999, during which Stern probed the newly minted couple on their sex life. We have incredible sex, Melania boasted via telephone, adding she was calling Stern in barely any clothes at all. Melania went on to say she and Donald have sex at least once a day and sometimes even more. Well, as they say in the White House, if the Lincoln bedroom's rockin', don't come a knockin'. When you're a real estate mogul worth billions of dollars, there's no question as to whether your wedding is going to be over the top. Such was especially true for Donald and Melania's January 2005 nuptials at Trump's resort in Palm Beach, Florida. For the wedding, Melania wore a gown made by John Galliano, which reportedly took 1,000 hours to make, 550 hours of which were dedicated to hand-sewing 1,500 crystal rhinestones and pearls. If there wasn't enough, the guest list included everyone from KG Couric to former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani, to American Idol judge Simon Cowell, to Billy Joel, who sang Just the Way You Are. Ironically, former President and First Lady Bill and Hillary Clinton were also in attendance. A photo of the Trumps and Clinton smiling and laughing at the ceremony went viral at the end of 2015. Both sides were likely very pissed.